Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are live with Duel Links Team Wars week number 6. I am Heinz Ketchum, and I am going to be streaming this match. It is BlessRNG versus X Hunters. Hi, I'm Flabber, subscribed at tier 1. That is 2 freaking months. He says, take my money, keep the Canadian economy rolling. Wait, what the heck, Flabber? You're giving money to an American channel. What the heck? Oh no, we just sent money out of the Canadian economy. Oh no. Alright, here's that game layer. Let's take a look at these rosters. Introducing the teams. BlessRNG coming through at, why does that say 2-2? What the heck? No siree. 2-3. -5 round differential. BlessRNG is currently sitting at number 7 or 8 in their division, something like that. And they are bringing Shao's, Arc, Thor, Flabber, Shadow 11, and Young Whale. X Hunter sitting at number 2 in their division, trying to make a statement tonight. They brought Dark Ragno, Kissshot, Hazmat, Nightwing, and Kanda. It looks like we will be starting off with Ragno on the bottom versus Shao's. So I do apologize to my good friends, the X Hunters, but you know I gotta root for my old team, RNG. So let's get some biased casting, and we're gonna hope for a good war on both sides. Happy to see my my good friend Shao's is still healthy enough to play. I know he's in NYC, and things are crazy in the US right now. What's up, Hawkeye? What do you mean I'm sus? What do you mean? My predictions? Aren't the team's icons wrong? What? Why is Heinz always casting his own team? What do you mean are they wrong? Oh, they are wrong. What the heck? How did that happen? The heck? How did that happen? Odd. Odd indeed. There we go. All fixed up. There we go. Alright, so it looks like Dark Ragno going to start us off with some Crystons. He's using Jesse. Thanks, Natsu. Dom the Simp 11. What's good? Godfather, how you doing? Hypebeast 5-1 last week, now on the bench. How does that even happen? Alistair the Invoker with the giant poker, hitting the board for Shao's. Got a problem? Yeah, I'm jealous. Thought you were only supposed to simp for me. What's going on now, bud? Huh? Yo, Breadman in the chat. That's our esteemed referee for the match. I'm gonna give a big shout out to Alex Dopau. Invocating is Shao's. Little known fact, Shao's is actually named after the team Showers from BlessRNG. It's a great way to have a team bonding experience. Shower with your team. And it conserves water. Think about the environment, folks. Alright, looks like we are going straight out into the invoked cockitis. No, it's a Magilanica! He banished an earth monster! What am I talking about? 3,300 defense, 3,000 attack. Oh my gosh, this thing is a monster. Look at that. Is that a Magilanica in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? Yeah, one-eyed giant right there. Alright, Magilanica on the offensive now. One set from Shao's. Uses the Crystron Impact to bring on back that Crystron Thistvern. He's all set up for Aquarian Gandroni. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. What's it to you? I mean, he is, for sure. Heinz, when I'm up, can we VC? I think my chances are better talking on here than with Ark giving me advice. That's actually a good point. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Flabber. I don't think there are any no coaching rules from Team Wars. Yeah, just hit me with a screen share. Alright, Tristron Smije popping the Thistvern. Feel the Vern. Thistvern. Flabber, that's a funny joke though, because like, it's funny to assume that Shouz is going to give anybody else a chance to play. This is Mr. Tenno himself, the Suckmaster. Yo, Andy, what's good? Alright, so we're all set up for Aquarian Gandrax right here. There's a Spectator APK. Well, that'll explain why one of the teams is screen sharing. Kanda? Where are you, huh? I saw some fun stuff in the match chat. Kanda said my stream's not good enough. I'm ready to throw hands. I'm gonna accuse him of cheating now. Wow, man, Kanda. Kanda was like a player of the season one season, wasn't he? Guy's nuts. Yo, Serenity in the chat. Says late night Team Wars. Oh man, everybody's DMing me. Oh my god. Hold up, we're gonna be Alright, Serenity effectively... Whoa, hold on. That went through? Magulanica, what just happened here? Oh my gosh. Spherical Rebo, though, and that is going to be... Oh. Oh, Destiny Draw is active. Destiny Draw is undefeated. Well, they're not, currently. Last season they were, though. Invocating. Invoked Cocytus on the board. I am yet to see an E-Saber card. That's because it's not Element Sabers. It is Invoked Kuribos. That's right. Invoked Kuribos. A new deck made specifically by Shouz. Oh man, he should have that Kuribo more for whatever. Concentrating Current? How much is that? It's a lot, right? Does he have double alley? Uno. Dos. Tres? Tres! Alistair the Invoker! Oh my gosh! Arriba! Okay, that's a lot of freaking damage. 7,700 damage! over the Quarian Gandrax, and Xiao's going to take game number 1. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I mean, you can't really play around that. Ragno played well, but Xiao's just sacked the heck out of him there. The hacks indeed. Oh my. He turned me Spanish for a second. I don't know what happened. I don't even speak Spanish. What skill was he farming? Xiao's actually doesn't have Sorcery Conduit. So, he might now. Alright, Dark Ragno down 1 deck. BlessRNG leading 1-0. Spell Specialist for his Gem Knights, says Buns Draconio. Alright, doesn't look like we have any announcements of a repeat, so we are going in. Dark Ragno bringing deck number 2. And he's got Ishizu Ishtar this time around. And that does seem like a Xiao's hand, though. He does seem like a kind of guy that will only draw the same monster repeatedly. And usually, when he plays something like Invoked Element Sabers, he'll draw 3 Cosmic Cyclone. That was the thing last season before the nerf. This time around, he's dropping the Malehu on the board. So I'm guessing his hand has 2 more Malehus and, I don't know, a Palace or something maybe. Okay, so just the Element Saber Malehu. Xiao's decks actually don't shuffle, they just rearrange what cards are on top. But it's all the same cards. Dark Magical Circle activating for Dark Ragno, so definitely a good pairing from X-Hunters here. Knowing that most of the time Element Saber is going to be brought in to take care of those Cristrons. So slap that together with a Dark Magician who can usually make quick work of a back row heavy deck like Element Sabers. Magician's Rod going for the Dark Magic Expanded, so he has everything he needs up to this point. So now he's just buffering his hand, adding some extra stuff, and he's going to end the turn just like that. Looks like we might have had a standby delay. Palace of the Elemental Lords. I'm just here for the Yosenju versus Cristrons later. Just desserts, knowing of the mythic Young Whale. Element Saber Lapuila added to the hand off the Place. And that toggle better be on now, Mr. Ragno. Oh, slaps down the lap, does Xiao's. So he has 1 effective negate on the board. But Ragno might just have it real nasty on that back row. I'm almost expecting a double navigation now, as he did not shotgun the nav on the Search of the Lap. Here comes navigation number 1. Let's see if he's got number 2. Lapuila obviously going to negate that. It's obvious. Drops the Element Saber Molehue, and of course, there's Magician Navigation numero 2. We say numero 2 because duh. Dark Magician from the hand for Ragno. Man, his hand was actually so nasty that he had double navigation and the Dark Magician and added the expanded off of the rod. That was how disgusting this man's hand was. So now he's in the back with 2 extra negates. On spells or traps. The circle did target the Malehu. The Malehu going to put that rod face down. I think he could have flipped down the Element Saber Lap, but he would have died next turn. The Magician Navigation, of course, can negate the Palace of the Elemental Lords, removing its big defense. Lap does have a big D. Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer, makes its way to the board. That is Celebrity Circus, toting around his anal beads. In his Gimp mask. Big hit from the Kaiku. Kaiku also going to do some work on that graveyard of Xiao's. And it is looking very, very rough for Xiao's. Let's see. And he just takes the lethal hit. I think there's nothing he can even Destiny draw out of that position. Even if he had the Sphere Karibo, Ragnar going to take it and tie up the score. Honestly, I don't think the hand from Dark Magician gets much better than that. I think that's about as good as it gets. So really, really good showing from Dark Ragnar. It's going to be an ugly war for BlessRNG if Ragnar can keep drawing like that. So Shadows moves to 1-1, as does Dark Ragnar, tying it up. We're going to a best of 3 right now. Alright, we got Xiao's versus Ragnar, game number 3. 10-1 sweep from Xiao's. Yo, I see my friend Poggin in the chat. What the heck? Oh, and Xiao's coming through with Zane Trusdal. This could mean one of two things. It could be Cyber Dragons, or it could be Heroes. Hypey says, Poggin, what the? Co-cast one time, but he just casted over the weekend. What you mean? Alright, Circle adding a Navgas Ion, and a double set from Ragnar over to Xiao's. Cosmic Cyclone from Xiao's hits one of the back row cards from Dark Ragnar. Poggin says you missed the last one. Feels bad, man. Yeah, Poggin said that he was only going to do that last one. That was it. Double Cosmic Cyclone from Xiao's. I told you, man, he only opens up multiples. He never opens up only one copy of a card. You have to fear that. Hits the Expanded and the Navgas Ion. Saw Poggin in the chat immediately as the sun gleamed off of his head. What's up, Poggin? I miss you. Double Dark Magician coming out. Rods in hand. Herald of the Abyss. Xiao's coming through with Dirty Harry, man. If he has a way to fuse, ugh. He's calling a Dark Warrior. No, it's a Spellcaster. He didn't take the bait. Poggin asking if this is Cyber Dragons. I imagine it is. Cyber Style activating for Xiao's. He has triple Proto and the Fusion Gate. Flabber says find out soon. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! Cyber and Dragon, let's get a nice thick animation. Ooh, wow, look at that. Damn, this lizard's made of metal. Whoa, dude, he's got 3 heads. I wish I could get that much head. Yo, Hideki, what's good? And a Concentrating Current again. Xiao's has won 2 games so far, both by farming a dude with Concentrating Current. He used his whole hand. What was that, a duel quiz? Alright, Ragnar going down to 1 and 2. I'm a big fan of Ragnar, man. He's part of the Crystron High table, and he's a very nice guy from what I've seen. Always seems to be helping out people. Unfortunate to see him go negative on the scoreboard this time around, but you know he'll bounce back. He's got to be one of the most valuable players for X-Hunters. I feel like I see him on the roster all the time. All right, let's see who is coming in to take on Xiao's next. You will take Xiao's on next. I think I'm going to run this one solo today, Mr. Bro, but I appreciate it. I actually had a couple offers already, too, so I think it'd be kind of rude if I took you up and then not anybody else. But I definitely appreciate you asking. We should cast again. I think we only casted once in the past. Randall's in the chat. What's up, Randall? He's calling his shot, calling dibs. What the? Who just hit an ad? Oh no. This is censorship. Maybe I can say something racist if there's an ad running. We got Kanda versus Xiao's. Kanda on the bottom, Xiao's on the top. Let's get it. All right, Gen X Undyne comes through for Kanda. It looks like we might be seeing yet another Crystron, and we do have the Crystron Fistburn in the grave. Crystron Smijay being added to the hand, implying to me that there's already a Sylphefnir in the hand, and I guess it doesn't need to be an implication any longer, as it does reveal itself and make its way to the board, blowing itself off that table. Where's Gen Z Undyne? Says Rattle Up. True. That's ageist. That's ageist, Kanda. How come you only have Gen X Undyne? Here comes the Crystron Citri. Implied or implode? It's a good question. Now, he actually plays a Legendary Ocean, and this is actually Sea Stealth Attack Crystrons. You took my bait! Alright, so a nice double set and double monster board here from Kanda. Cyber Dragon Core making its way to the Cyber Dragon board for Xiao's. Looks like something I made and looked at under a microscope one time. That's crazy. Yeah, by the way, if you guys do that, don't forget to wash off the slides, because my 8-year-old brother was really upset. Poggin, are you talking about like when we did each other's? Is that what you mean? Examine, check for flavor, whatever, you know. Tomato, potato. Did you guys hear about the lady who worked at the sperm bank got fired for drinking on the job? Yo, Xerix with a tier 1 gift sub to Poggin. That is 136 gift subs from Xerix in the chat. Cyberload fusion being activated for Shao's. Poggin with that 3-month subscriber badge, even though he's a 5-month subscriber. It actually kind of looks like the inside of a Dragon Ball, which is crazy because his head looks like the outside of a Dragon Ball. Very neat. If you gather 7 Poggins, you can make a wish. But if you had 7 Poggins, what else would you want to wish for? Chimeritek Rampage Dragon making its way to the board. Update Xiao's score. True? Negdazap with that parade. A party of 31 coming with Mr. Dozap. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Yo, Radlip with the tier 1 sub. He says subscribe for an ad-free viewing experience. Alright, Citri also using its effect. We are going to go out into the Crystron Amatrix. Amatrix putting the Chimeritek Rampage Dragon into defense position. And mills a Cyber Dragon and a Cyber Dragon Veer to the graveyard. This is what Xiao's graveyard looks like at this very moment. Going to use Cyber Style. Woo! Xerix with a tier 1 gift sub to Negdazap. There is 137s. Oh my gosh. Have an option for a 3-minute long ad. Do you guys want that? Dude, 3 minutes? Wow, that's much longer than I need to do anything. Amatrix Numero Duh. The tie that binds. The Tagios that Bagios. Into the battle phase we go. Let's see what Xiao's has to offer. He's down to 2,000 life points. And he is at risk of being lethaled by 2 hits from the Crystron Amatrixes. Silly Kanda, Amatrix are for Crystrons. Alright, going to pop both Crystron Amatrix, and they both will float. The Synchros from Crystrons do not have a hard once per turn on their effect, although all of the non-Synchro monsters do. And it looks like we will be going out into a Crystron Sulfefnir and a Crystron Citri. Citri makes its way to the board in attack position. Sulfefnir also in attack position. Keep in mind that's 0 defense from the impact on that Rampage Dragon from Xiao's. This constant floating providing a bit of a problem for Xiao's here, as the Crystron Sulfafnir also going to move to take down the Proto Cyber Dragon. $1,100 life points remain for Xiao's. Kanda's life points so far untouched. Still 5 cards available to Kanda. Xiao's has used quite a lot of resources here. I mean, it's unlikely too that he's going to top deck a Cyber Dragon core, as there are 2 already banished and his graveyard holds none. Synchros out into the Samurai Destroyer. And Xiao's just ends his turn. I mean, honestly, these guys need to run some ads because they need to earn enough money to buy their streamers Nitro for Discord. Going in on the life points is Kanda. Cybernetic Overflow. Kanda, you better have one heck of a maxi pad for this one. He pops 2. No, he pops 1. Samurai Destroyer floating into Samurai Destroyer. How effective. Since the channel with the most streamed was Duel Links Team Wars, we've gifted the Nitro to them. Lovely. Alright, Xiao's going down to Kanda, and that ties up the score 2-2. What just happened? Why am I moving the logos? What the? So Xiao's with a very respectable 2-2 score. And BlessRNG can move to send in their next player. On the roster tonight, we still have Lord Arcthor. I am Flabber. Not me, him. He's Flabber. I'm not. Shadow 11 and Young Whale. Whale now. Honestly, if Young Whale isn't playing Crystron SSA, I don't know what to tell you. That just seems terrible. I heard there's some waifu on the line. The loser gives a waifu to the winner. Weeble and Xiao's with the high-stake game. That facing Kanda is 2x, but the winning vote is 1-2. You what? He just won his first game. What the F are you talking about, dude? This guy's insane. Somebody fire this man. Alright, so Pocket says according to the poll, Kanda can't win more than 4 games. So if he gets to 4 wins, we actually just have to remove both of his deck lives. Which is actually unfortunate for Kanda, but, you know, it's just the way things go. The refs made the rules, and, you know, we have to just accept those as they come. It's a bit like presidential terms, you know? You're only allowed to have so many. I want to order bubble tea, but curfew is in 30 minutes. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking that people aren't allowed outside where Radlup is after 8 o'clock, but it's actually his parents. He's 9 years old, and they won't let him out after sunset. So after 8 p.m., Radlup is supposed to go inside. August says, I miss bubble tea. He's tried it in the US, and he liked those little balls in his mouth. That's true. What do I mean? He's 9? Radlup is 9 years old. Did you guys not know that? Radlup's just like a little kid. This is libel. Pretty sure that's only if it's in print. Time to bring Yubble. Whoa, Flabber, that's smart, dude. I sure wish BlessRNG would bring something. Buns asking for Yosenju, demanding it. Says Senju Yosenju. Yosenju. Mayakashi or disqualify? I was half expecting Shadows to bring Mayakashi Vamps. Alas, we did not see that. Alright, looks like we have our next member to the table. It is going to be Flabber. This is former number 5 in North America Flabber. The only man to get number 5 in North America without knowing how to read. Has no idea what any of the cards do. And let's see how he fares today. No whale, no win. Alright, so it looks like Flabber loading up with a Yami Yugi deck. Alright, looks like Flabber going first, Kanda going second. Hypey saying that Flabber has to play an extra 2 games even if he wins. Even if he wins the rest of the match, he still has to play 2 more games. 1 set in the front from Flabber, 2 sets in the back. And it looks like he's going to pass it over to Kanda just like that. My turn is done. That's what Yami Yugi sounds like. Flabber got to beat the ref and Taha as well. Gen X Undyne coming out from Kanda as well. Drops the Crystron Thistburn. That's the thing, Cosmic. He only plays like once every 4 months. He's just using Team Wars as practice for a KC Cup. Don't you worry. Thistburn adding the Crystron Sylphefnir to the hand for Kanda. Flabber only plays his KC Cup to flex his bronze rank with a top 10 icon. Very true indeed. Self gonna discard a Semige. He's also going to yeet it himself. And here comes the Crystron Prezyordle. So looking like basically the optimal opening here from Kanda. Crystron Prezyordle going to blow up that Undyne, grab himself a Citry, He'll also have a search for an impact, able to potentially negate a targeting effect if the impact goes through. We do have a Floodgate Trap Hole, though, on that Crystron Citry. Godfather says, Hines, play Ram Ranch one time. I don't even know what that means. Forbidden Lance coming through for Kanda, says, you do not get to put my Citry in a hole. Kanda says, nothing I own goes in holes, okay? Will not allow it. Oh my god, Rattleup killed everybody in his neighborhood. I'm a vicious 9-year-old. Yeah, Hawkeye's right, man. Rattleup trying to lure in the bubble tea delivery guy just so he can rob him and take his iPhone. I see you. I see you, Rattleup. Savage. Savage-lup. I hope your president tear gases you, you thug. Alistair the Invoker makes its way to the board for Flabber. We out here invocating. Opts to use the Gen X Undyne. Turns it into an invoked Cositus. Cocytus into attack position. It's a famous Flabber move right there. Invocation, adding the Alistair the Invoker to the hand. Flabber still has one monster set face down as well. Invoked Cocytus going in deep on that Crystron Citry. Citry going to use its effect here. Targets the Crystron Sulfefnir. Going to make a Samurai Destroyer. Pretty sure that's an illegal move. You're not allowed to Synchro Summon on your opponent's turn. Hello? Judge, can I get a ruling over here? Alright, that's going to be the end of the turn for Flabber. Hypey says, Banda de Kenda. Greg, you later in the chat, what's up now? Damn, the channel points are gems. Oh, wow, these cost 500 gems? Wow, it's like structure decks, dude. Poggers. And we have a Gen X controller making its way to the board for Kanda. We did see him search that out with a Gen X Undyne earlier. Synchro Summon. Here comes Crystron Amatrix. Gonna put that invoked Cocytus into defense position. He's not. Yo, Kelvin, how you doing? Yo, Greg, I do want to say thank you for your service. Thanks for coming through, getting rid of Radlup for us. Much appreciated. 1,000 damage dealt to Flabber from Kanda here. Samurai Destroyer with Ties That Bind, 1,000 damage over the Invoke Cocytus. Could not force the crash with an Alistair the Invoker. Radlup says, open 10 packs and all I got was some dumb gookies. Gaukus. This message has the cost of 10 packs and you get the same value out of it. Nothing. Alex says, I can already be a whale with all the gems. Bro, I am like trying to get one Ancient Pixie Dragon. Just one. I'm down to like 15 packs left in that stupid box and I still haven't got the damn thing. I am angry boy. Alright? Cranky. Grr. Oh, Samurai Destroyer crushing the Element Saber Lapoila. Alright, not going to give him Destiny Draw is Kanda, just going to let him draw naturally. Of course, with Flabber on the screen, it is already a natural draw for the viewers. Yeah, Calvin says, do you know what ROLA means? That is, it's Portuguese for hello in Spanish. Crystron Impact going off here for Kanda. Gonna grab that Crystron Citry. African American Rose Dragon. Gonna nuke that entire board, but he's gonna get chained up. Flabber, that's pretty racist, bro. Really bad timing. Flabber really, you know, actually I think that's probably pretty good timing, honestly. That's a really solid message here from Flabber. That Black Rose Dragon was about to end its own life, and Flabber reached the hand out and he said, no, not today. Your life matters. Rose Dragon. And it's true. It does. There's so much to see. Alistair the Invoker making its way to the board for Flabber. He's invocating. Banishes a light and a dark, and he makes an Invoked Purgatrio. Also, the Invoker being added to the hand of Flabber. Element Saber Nalu changing its attribute, declares Earth. Cranking up the attack of the Invoked Purgatrio to 3,700, and he's making another one. This time an Invoked Magilanica. No cards left in hand. The attack in the correct order. He does indeed. Swings in, crushes the Samurai Destroyer. Now swings in, crushes the Black Rose Dragon, and Flabber with the win, moving the score to 3-2 in favor of BlessRNG. Flabber had no faith, but Arcthor in his ear certainly paid off that time around. He moves up to 1-0. Kanda now sitting at a 1-1 score. Very respectable. Still even. Let's see what deck number 2 is. Was he as prepared as Dark Ragno with his pair? Are we going to see another Dark Magician? Find out after Radlup hits you with yet another ad, the greedy bugger. Excuse my language. Alright, Kanda v Flabber. Game number duh. Yo, Zukorito, what's good? It does look like we have a Ishizu Ishtar. I was gonna try to say Sealed Tombs, but we don't necessarily know what Sealed Tombs. Palace of the Elemental Lords immediately being opened up here from Flabber. He uses that effect. Let's see what he searches out. He goes for the Element Saber Lapoila. Now this is very strong against, if he is predicting this to be Dark Magician, it would be a very strong opening, as he does get that negate once per turn, has 2 back row to potentially protect that lap, and it's very nice to be able to stop the circle on your opponent's turn, and then on your own turn, you get to stop the navigation as well, stopping both of the big plays from Dark Magician. Unfortunately, showed earlier that if you play the lap too late, you can sometimes see the things come out a little bit too late, and double nav can stop you. Zarek saying current set, but a Floodgate Trap Hole going to put down the Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer. A 3-card extra deck from Kanda, absolutely. That is 3 Dark Flare Knight, by the way. Big leaks. Palace of the Elemental Lords using its effect again. This time grabbing the Element Saber Malehu. Flabber's like, yo, dude, I don't even need a battle phase to beat you. And he's toxic, dude. He's toxic. I'm telling you, this man, filthy. You should hear the things he says. He's awful. Just gonna end the turn like that, as he does not have a battle phase. Use that Palace of the Elemental Lords to search out his lap last turn. Man, Flabber hates the battle phase so much he even floodgated Celebrity Circus last turn. That's insane. Alright, one more turn without a battle phase for Flabber. Triple set from Kanda. Cosmic Cyclone in the end phase. On the Palace of the Elemental Lords. And Flabber lets it go through. Does this imply that he has Element Sabers in the hand? Treacherous Trap Hole! Ooh, this man's nasty. And the lap forced to negate this. He has the Element Saber Molehue. And here comes that Magician Navigasian. So Kanda able to establish his Dork Magicians. 2 of them. Wow, look at that Dark Magician. So buff. Rod in hand. Seals up the tombs. And into the battle phase we go. So that does turn off his own navigation negates. If he goes in here and hits a wall of D, it's going to be real ugly. And it looks like nothing. Flabber just sitting on dead back row. Could be Fiendish Chain, which can't be used on vanillas. It's just like the bedroom, ladies and gentlemen. If it's vanilla, there's no chains. That's what I'm saying. Alright, hits the Element Saber Nalu. Ugh. And does not swing. Man, he actually could have kept a monster alive last turn if he had the Nalu the turn prior. Unfortunately there, had to have it top decked. One more set from Flabber. And we have the invocation going off right now. Magician Navigation being removed from the graveyard for Kanda, negating that invocation. Flabber, what were you thinking? Idiot! Of course that wasn't going to go through. What a stupid play! I'm clicking this card because I assume that this is an invocation. Seems to be a lot of thinking. The chat saying, go for Purgatrio. His brain saying, ugh, Cosmic Cyclone from Kanda. Uh-oh. He went on the card I clicked, it was the invocation. Oh, the delay was from Kanda. He had the toggle on. He was ready. Ugh, he's gross, dude. Kanda nasty. Yo, Clash, what's good, my guy? Alistair the Invoker going down. Probably not going to be running a third invocation. Alright, now you shuffle the Alistair back in the deck, grab the invocation from the banish pile, right? Element Saber Molehue hits the board. 2,500 attack. He's going to start changing up the attributes. So this was another search. He goes for Divine. And now he declares another declaration. Whoa, Beastie Mario with a 25-month sub streak. Says, time sure flies when you're the president. Time, tear gas, whatever. Hey, I'm a political commentator now. Check it out. Mom, look how far I've come. It's a fun game you can play when you're home with a ruler. Magician's Rod hits the board for Kanda. A Dark Magic Expanded. Dark Magical Circle. He adds the Illusion Magic to the hand. A Herald of the Abyss to leave himself at 100 life points. Oh my gosh, dude. Declaring Dark Warrior, just get rid of your Malehu. I don't want to see it anymore. Dark Magician going in on the life points of Flabber. He has the Expanded in hand as well. Here it comes. He's expanding. Rod in hand. And 3,500 to the face of Flabber as he goes 1-1. And Kanda moving on to 2-1 on the scoreboard. Tying it up once again. Keeping this war very tight. Alright, and we're back on the other side of that ad break. And we got Flabber loaded up with deck number 2 to take on Kanda. Oh yeah, and the score is tied. It's 3-3 right now, by the way. Alright, here we go. Oh, we seem to be loading quite a lot. Whoa, Flabber takes the dub! Oh, just like that! Moving improving the score. Canada also saying he has a bug, which makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna check out some Ragno also saying it's the bug. I think it's just a restart, because it does look like both players were able to not get anywhere. Flabber says he never even got in the match. And Canada saying that he just loaded forever and timed out. So, restart the match. We got the prestigious head referee, Hazy, coming through and giving us the official ruling. Thank you, Hazy, and Alex, for all the hard work you guys do. I appreciate it. Alright, so Canada had to reboot his game. He's on his way. The timer's ticking. Flabber versus Canada. Looks like Flabber going to be our bottom player now. Canada on the top. This is Flab. All right, Flabber versus Canada, game number 2. Let's get it. Alright, looks like Flabber loading up with a Zane Truesdale. And he's going first against Dark Magician. Buns predicting Cyber Dragons. Now, either Cyber Dragons or Hero has a pretty good Dark Magician matchup. So it looks like another solid pairing from BlessRNG. Theoretically, they could remain in the lead. As they have had the counter pick advantage so far. With Xiao's getting our first 2-2 of the match. The score, not the little skirt that he dances in. He has that as well. Ooh, PCT was just announced for tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST. Guys, check out the Pharaoh's Discord if you guys want to check that out. I do cast that tournament as well. Shameless self-promotion. Dark Magical Circle coming up from Kanda. Ingregulator says all Heinz Ketchum subs are guaranteed entry to the tournament, not to Heinz. Careful, Greg. You gotta make sure that's clear. Be gentle, I squirt. Dark Magician being added off of the circle. Magician's Rod coming out for Kanda as well. Rod adding another circle. 1 set in the back row, 2 sets in the back row. And just going to end not going to give El Flabe any type of cyber style. It's not looking good for Flabber to see him just do kind of nothing. Usually from Cyber Dragons in the end phase, you'd see them kind of pop up a little bit. Cybernetic Fusion support. He says, you don't give me cyber style, I give myself cyber style, but he talks like that. It's pretty crazy. 2 Proto-Cyber Dragons making their way to the board. And here comes the Cybernetic Overflow. Now this is non-targeting removal. Theoretically, Kanda has to think, well, you know, this could just be, you know, Cybernetic Overflow, just, you know, he only has the Proto-Cyber Dragon, but he does have to be afraid of the regular Cyber Dragon in the hand. It does look like it is a 1-pop kind of deal. And it's just going to be 1 non-target destruction from El Flabe. The Flabberino. The flabby one. Make you wonder, what does Flabber have right now in his hand, as he's only popping 1 card, going in with the Overflow now. He didn't wait for the navigation or anything like that, so he must have a plan. But it does look like his plan is interrupted a little bit here by trying to decide what card to pop, perhaps. Unless I'm getting some kind of spectator glitch. Hopefully you guys are at least enjoying the Ishizu music. Alright, opts to destroy the Magician's Rod. And here comes the Cyber Load Fusion. And Kanda seems to know his simultaneous effects go on chain rulings, as we do have a Magician Navigation being chained to the Cyberload Fusion. Dark Magician summoned to the board from the hand, and what will we have from the deck? It's going to be Dark Magician number 2. And here comes Chimeratech Rampage Dragon. And now Chimeratech Rampage Dragon, due to turn player priority, will activate on Chainlink 1. And because of the non-turn player, the simultaneous effect of the Dark Magical Circle, both effects being optional effects, will go off on Chainlink 2, meaning it will resolve first as they resolve in opposite order. And here comes the Magician's Rod, tributing off a Dark Magician. Will this... the chain is going to resolve with Chimeratech Rampage Dragon being banished from the game, but a Herald of the Abyss from Flabber going to remove himself. If you have a Herald of the Abyss, though, why then get rid of the Rod? Huh. Alright, so Flabber unfortunately going down there for BlessRNG, and that counterpick advantage now moves to X-Hunters if they can take out the next player. So Kanda now 3-1. Definitely tough for Flabber to stare down triple back row when he had only one level for that overflow. You do need Cyber Dragons with multiple levels for the overflow to work. Well, work the best anyway. I do wonder if he had any way to deal with the Dark Magicians if they're on the board. Yo, Xerix with a 24 months. He says, new badge feels good, man. I said badge, ladies and gentlemen. B-A-D-G-E. Calm down now. So apparently Candace says that it was a time limit win. So even if Flabber did have another way to deal with the upcoming board, looks like he just ran out of time, making a decision on that overflow. Maybe his doorbell rang or something. And we have RNG's Arcthor coming in with a nice, beautiful silver icon. He's here to take on Kanda, and he's now taken off. He's like, nope, never mind. Don't want any piece of this. Nope. Send somebody else. I don't want to play. I got to go to work. See it. That's what Arcthor's like. No, he's back. He's back. All right, let's go. He says, I can do this all day. All right, we got our friend RNG Arcthor. Now it's another Zane. Once again, could be Cyber Dragons. It also could be Heroes. And it looks like Arcthor getting to go first. Let's see if he does indeed have another Cyber Dragon deck from BlessRNG. I've got one set in the back row. Two sets in the back row. And that's just going to be the turn right there from Arc. Says, go on, take your best shot. Says, I know you stinky little Dark Magicians players can't OTK me. Cosmic Cyclone coming through for Kanda. He hits a Cosmic Cyclone. And a Magician's Rod comes through. He adds the Dark Magical Circle. And Cosmic Cyclone on the Dark Magical Circle. Not too surprising to see it. This will also stop Kanda from using Sealed Tombs. 3 cards remain in the hand for Kanda. And no sets! So might have actually been fishing for the navigation off that circle. Herald of the Abyss from Lord Arcthor. 1,500 life points remain. He calls Dark Spellcaster. I feel like I've seen this before. Now, if he had actually hit him with that Magician's Rod, he would not have been able to activate that Herald of the Abyss. And we have a Cyber Dragon Veer. And here comes the Cybro Style. That's a lot of damage on board. Now, my math is correct. which it almost never is. That's 4,800. Ooh, it hits him hard and hits him good. Arcthor tying up the score once again. 4-4. Lord Arcthor. I'm basically a rapper. Alright, Kanda going 3-2 on the scoreboard. Very respectable score from Kanda. And Arcthor now 1-0. Coming in with Cyber Dragons. Now X-Hunters can move to bring in their next player. Sorry about that, folks. Took a short break for nature as we were waiting for the next player from X-Hunters. Looks like we haven't seen one yet. Alright, looks like we might have had another player join the room. But not the table. Alright, we got Hazmat coming through. So Hazmat versus Lord Arcthor. Man, this is a close war so far, dude. Going an hour and a half, it's still 4-4. Break in the dull wave in the fo-fo. Alright, looks like Arcthor going first once again. Up against a 24-card Yami Yugi, you have to suspect that this is going to be an Element Saber Invoke deck. Yes, Poggin, I'm very proud of Lord Arcthor for repping the Heinz Ketchum colored ketchup matte and sleeve combo. He's definitely here to represent your boy. Alright, so 2 Veer, 2 sets in the back. Anton is saying 23 cards optimal. Shao's probably built his deck for him, Clash Pro. Shao's told me before the match that they're tired of losing. So he must have built Arcthor's decks for him. Obviously the path to victory is not to let our Lord Arcthor build his own decks. One thing that's not great for Arcthor in this situation, though, is that he does have 2 level 4 monsters on the board. So if he has the Cybernetic Overflow, it's not going to be extremely powerful. It does look like we have an Invoked Kaliga coming out straight away for Hazmat here. And he fuses off that Alistair the Invoker straight from the hand. So very interesting here. He must have another Invocation. Invocation. He's declaring water. What are you doing, step bro? And he does. He opens up double Invocation and a pretty solid board here of Kaliga plus Invoked Cocytus. Now both players can only attack with one monster. Oh, what did I say, Buns? What happened? Oh, man. Oh, no. Am I a racist? House of the Invoker going back to the hand. No socks, it's too hot, Poggin. Oh, no. Alright, just going to end the turn. Realizes that he cannot swing the Invoked Cocytus over the Cyber Dragon Veer, even with an Alistair in the hand. Now, I know what you're thinking, chat, because, you know, we have established that chat is low IQ. I'm thinking, but Heinz, obviously, an Alistair the Invoker would move the Invoked Cocytus up to 2800 attack. Obviously, that would be able to attack over a Cyber Dragon Veer at a measly 2100. But no, chat, you're dumb. Obviously, the Invoked Kaliga only allows him to use one monster effect per turn, and he changed the attribute of the Element Saber Molehue. Alright, we do know that Lord Arcthor is playing Herald of the Abyss, though. If he can rip a Herald, he can out the Invoked Cocytus. One further set in the back row, and he's on the offensive with the Cyber Dragon Veers. Everybody's looking for their gems in the chat. And the Invoked Kaliga goes down. Poggin says, my IQ is smaller than my PP size, but keep in mind that Poggin is currently finishing a PhD in chemical engineering. That sounds like a very large PP to me. I heard he wasn't circumcised, he was circumnavigated. One set in the back row for Hazmat. My mom says yeah. Cybernetic Overflow from Lord Arctho. How's that for some overflow, yo? Phoenix Chain goes down. Cyber Dragon Core makes its way to the Cyber Dragon board. And Cybernetic Fusion support being added to the hand for Lord Arcthor here. Very interesting choice. Shut up, Buns. So we just searched out the Cybernetic Fusion support and then set it and passed the turn. One more set in the back row for Hazmat. Now, Lord Arcthor is a long-time TCG player as well, so you definitely know that he knows what he's doing. His positioning is not perhaps as bad as the chat would like you to believe. Anthonus, you're disgusting. Please, somebody ban Anthonus Danger 16 for saying that. Cybernetic Overflow once again from Lord Arctho. And it looks like we're going for the back row cards. Not going to pop the invoke, what? Here's Cyber Dragon. Going for the OG Cyber Dragon art. And here comes the Cybernetic Fusion support from Lord Arcthor. Cyber Style. And Cyberload Fusion going to activate. So he will have access to Cyber End Dragon or a freaking massive Chimeratech Rampage or Chimeratech Overdragon. How many would that be? 6 machines? It'd be like, what, 48? Mind you, if it gets flipped by a Malehu, you'd look like a dummy. 1100 damage over the invoked Cocytus. So that is the out to the Cocytus, but Arcthor down to one single card. He used everything. He outed the Cocytus, but what did it cost? Also the Invoker, adding the invocation to the hand. Alright. I guess he wants a Kaliga? The heck else you got? You got an N in your hand? Is there a Chimera Tech Over Dragon playmat? I don't think so, Dom, but that would be pretty cool to look at, to be honest. He can reduce damage with Kaliga. Cyber Dragon Veer makes its way to the board. I mean, by how much, though? The best he could do right now is go up to 38. Take 200. Arcthor wouldn't have to give him Destiny Draw if he doesn't want to. Right now, he takes 22. And 12 plus 16 is not enough for lethal. Can't tailor the damage here. Looks like he's going to use the Alistair the Invoker from the hand. Take 1200 damage from the Cyber End Dragon. Arcthor did summon that Cyber Dragon Veer to the board. Not going to attack in, but Destiny Draw is already given, so there was really no use not attacking with the Veer. So now, if his opponent is able to make... If his opponent is able to make a Purgatrio, he's just given him more damage. Element Saber Molehu added to the hand. Here comes the Molehu. And just going to end the turn like that. Arcthor really hoping for a Cosmic Cyclone. Oh, he's got the Cyber Dragon Core off the top of the deck. And that will definitely be enough to secure this game. And, man, he's kind of lucky, I think. I mean, if his opponent top-decked an Alistair, well, I guess he still would have been in a position where he had so few cards in hand that it would have been really difficult to get a Purgatrio out with the Malo limited to 1. We know that he was running the Cocytus. Unable to use the Malo, he would have needed a Fire Monster plus Invocation. This brain's just massive. Arcthor just knew the whole time. Cyber End Dragon being flipped face down, but here comes the Cyber Load Fusion that was just searched by the core. And now... a Cyber frickin' Twin Dragon, dude. Twinsies! Oh my god, like, I'm a Gemini, and also, you're KO'd. Arcthor moving to 2-0 on the scoreboard. Chat, always correct. The chat is brilliant. Hazmat now sitting at an 0-1 score as BlessRNG sits in the lead 5-4. Halfway point of the war, potentially, if BlessRNG takes the dub. Why did you not attack over the Veer? Who the heck knows, dude? Nobody was attacking with that Veer. That Veer was, like, not actually on the board. It was just an illusion. It wasn't really there. It was a mirage. Spectating glitch, obviously. It didn't attack. It was not attacked. It was just a glitch. Lavitz is low on time. And this looks like it's going to be a repeat, says Alex. So X-Hunters using their first repeat for Hazmat. Palace of the Elemental Lords being activated. It looks like Lord Arcthor being able to go first once again. Purger Earth over Veer was game. I mean, the thing is, he just didn't have enough cards to get both the Alistair and the thing, and he needed to burn the Alistair. to live the Cyber End Dragon and the Veer. So Arcthor actually put himself in a pretty good position there. It just looked weird. I still don't know why he didn't attack with the Veer. Oh, double Palace Hand from Hazmat. Activating the Palace once again. And he adds the Element Saber Lapuila. Man, that happens every single time. I use a Cosmic Cyclone on that stupid Palace. They end up with another one. If I don't use it, their hand is like a triple freaking set, and they got everything else. It's ridiculous. You can never hit it and just not have another one come out. Ooh, he hits him hard with that Element Saber Lapuila. 400 damage. 2 sets in the back row for Hazmat. Ooh, careful, Arcthor. Don't touch him. You're dealing with some hazardous material. Still 3 cards in hand for Arcthor. Not quite enough life points lost to get a double Proto Cyber Style. Alright, guys. Poggin is starting us with a sing-along. So this is going to be a Spice Girls song. So that's... no, that's not right, is it? Hold on, I gotta think of the lyrics now. Oh, man. That's why you gotta hit it like you can't miss. Oh, Dom the Kid's starting us off with a thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Here we go. Alright, so going to negate the Herald of the Abyss with the Lapuila. Dom the Kid, that's Lil Wayne from the song Lollipop, I believe. Oh, yeah, Poggin, stop right there. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey, you, always on the run. Gotta slow it down, baby. Gotta have some fun. Ba, 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 da, 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 together. Hell yeah. 3 Proto freaking Cyber freaking Dragons coming in from Lord Arcthor. And he's got that Fusion Gotti. Streamer gone wild. He's really getting to me. Fusion Gate going off, goes out into Chimera Tech. Rampage Dragon now can pop 2 pieces of back row. 1. 2. Is there a chain? Show me Fetus Chain. Concentrating Current. Current just to keep him alive with that Element Saber Lapuila. Oh, when an enemy controller says you act defensive, my friend. Still, that does not stop the wow, 2 semi-limited cards being activated at the same time. That's interesting. So Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon can still use its effect here to mill Cyber Dragons from the deck to the grave, and Cybernetic Fusion support still allows Lord Arcthor to use that graveyard for fusion material. Current is indeed semi-limited, Poggin. Fusion Gate using its effect here once again. Cybernetic Fusion support, banishing a Proto from the grave, a Cyber Dragon from the... a Proto from the board, a Cyber Dragon from the grave, and a Veer from the grave. Here comes Cyber End Dragon. It's over for you. Come, Cyber End Dragon! Voice lines turned off. Somebody's got to do it, okay? Funding's gone down. I got to do everything around here. Woo! Ooh, hits him for 1100 over the lab. Here comes Cyber Load Fusion. He's got another one. 3 fusion monsters in the same turn. Chimera Tech, Rampage Dragon isn't enough for lethal. So just popping the thing, he actually doesn't have a battle phase either. So Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon can't use its effect in the battle phase to dump monsters. And the banished Cyber Dragons aren't considered Cyber Dragons when they're banished, only when they're in the graveyard or on the field. So he couldn't have gone into like Cyber Twin Dragon. He needed multiple OG Cyber Dragons. It's actually one of the only situations where that really comes up. And we have an Element Saber Malehu. I mean, he got rid of the field spell. That thing's annoying as heck. He doesn't even have a battle phase right now, so Arcthor is still just... Zenkatsuya says he would win if he played 2 OG Cyber Dragon. True? What's Malehu gonna do? I don't know. Nothing. His OG, just 1. Yeah, Scorpion. Just the 1. Everything was banished, really. His whole graveyard was banished. Monster-wise. Okay, that's a lot of freaking attacks, dude. 7 attacks on board. Alright, Malehu using its effect here drops the Nalu, but I think that's going to be all she wrote here for Hazmat. Put your own... Nah, come on, man. Put your own Malehu face down and take that fat 4,000 piercing. Come on. Jigglypuff says, Heinz, I want to fight you in real life. Alright, sure. I'm in Montreal. Why? Well, let's try Star if we can use the ring. Alright, Arcthor takes another win, and he is now 3-0. So I'm actually kind of surprised from X-Hunters here, as I think just like a week ago, Cyber Dragons actually had one of the best win rates against Element Sabers. And they opted to send in Element Sabers and use a repeat on it, allowing Arcthor to get 2 quick victories against it and move his team up to 3-4, winning by a whole player now. So now X-Hunters down to Kiss Shot and Nightwing. And I gotta take out this Cyber Dragon deck. Let's see what happens. Why are we fighting, Jigglypuff? I thought we were friends. Why does it say 3? It's 6. 6-4. 6. That's what happens when you use the numpad. You look like a big dumb pad. So Bun saying, Cyber Dragons 15-8 over past 3 weeks versus Element Sabers. Thank you, Buns. Man, this is what the data analysts are for. Damn, Mark still has a second deck, Lamau. And we got a Kiss Shot coming through. Kiss Shot, definitely a clapper. One of the players from X-Hunters, I would say, that stays extremely active. Always seeing him in community tournaments. Always playing. I think he's even gotten pretty high ranking in KC Cups in the past. I don't know that much about specific players unless I'm quite close with them, but Kiss Shot, definitely a name I recognize. And not just because he took my teammate Skillshot's name. That's not the only reason. Palace of the... Whoa, they're sending in another one. Palace of the Elemental Lords coming through. Gonna use the effect. Alright, so Lapuila double set. I feel like I've seen this before. Lord Arcthor now draws a card. He's going second this time around. Lapuila does look good against Cyber Dragons, though. 2100 defense. Says, nice boss monster, nerd. Cool card with your 2100 attack. How about I just send Trunks out after you and you can't get through him? Here's Cyber Dragon. Voice lines, poggers. The 25 card deck opens Palace plus 2 set. That's the way it works, man. Have you not done math before? I was trying out my own version of the Gladiator Beast using very similar ratios that got top 4 in the weekly or giveaway or whatever. Weekly? Weekly. So I was testing that out, and I kept opening either all traps or all monsters every single time, and I D-ranked in the KC Cup Stage 1. Kind of angered me, so I had to switch to a fun little Malefic Blue Eyes deck. Woo! Triple set from Lord Arcthor, a 2600 attack monster on the board. He's going to go in right away with Cyber Dragon. He says, take your destiny draw, nerd. You don't even have a battle phase, doofus. 2200 damage over the Element Saber Lapuila, and he's going in deep with that Veer. Woo! Leaves him at 200 life points. No lap, no battle phase. Let's see what Kishot does. Man, if he had a Cosmic Cyclone, all he had to do was, like, something. I don't know. Something. Exciting says Herald set. So people are expecting an Element Saber, or an Alistair the Invoker, into change the attribute of the Element Saber, into an Invoked Casitas, into a Herald from Arcthor. The chat is 4 steps ahead. Let's see how far ahead they really are. Invocation. I need a vacation from invocation. You know what I'm saying? It's been in the meta so long, because, like, a vacation. He did indeed, Buns. Oh no, he had the Nalu in the hand. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He wanted the boosty boost. Hit that cock with some booster juice. Still no battle phase from Kishot this turn. He did search out that lap last turn. Over to Arcthor here. The chat is asking for the Herald. Does he have it? Does he have Dirty Harry of the Abyss? I mean, he's taking his time here, thinking. Arcthor, a former teammate of mine, this is very unlike him to be stopping and thinking like this. I don't like it. This upsets me. On the defensive. Perhaps playing around that one concentrating current that we know Kishot plays. Pocket says, imagine calling people the R word by putting an R next to their names on the scoreboard. I was trying to imply that he used a repeat. I hope that comes through clearly and people aren't confused and think that I'm calling people mean names. Palace of the Elemental Lords using its effect here. Searches out the Element Saber Molehu. Lap changing the attribute in the grave here. Declares fire. Flips up the invocation. Man, imagine if Arcthor just sniped out the Cosmic as soon as he had like changed the attribute after using the Alistair effect. Imagine if he just had the same like brain power that Kanda had earlier. Invoked Purgatrio. So why did he trigger the D-draw? I don't know. Ask me, I'm just casting the game, man. Yelling at me and stuff. What I do? I do nothing. I'm just chilling, just casting games. He's just like, you know, just yelling at me. Invoked Purgatrio going in on the Cyber Dragon. No puns if he does. Woo-wee. He's got a regular Karibo in hand. Just chill. Relax. It's okay. It's fine. He's going to hit him with a thing. He's going to reduce the boost. He's got that cybernetic overflow. Element Saber Molehu using its effect here will be putting that Veer face down. So Veer will not be treated as Cyber Dragon while it's face up on the board. Well, while it's face down on the board. It is when it's face up. But when it's face down, it isn't. So now only able to remove the OG Cyber Dragon. Still deletes that Purgatrio. Still at risk of being lethal by this invoked Casitas though. As it is sitting at 3,400 attack with a boost from an Alistair in the hand. It's enough for game. Cosmic Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone gonna burn the Palace of the Elemental Lords. So this is a good move from Arcthor. This reduces the attack of the Element Saber Molehu. It goes in on a 200. Oh my gosh. Dude, he's gonna lethal himself with this hit. It's 2,100. Fiendish Chain on his own monster to stop the attack. Does Arcthor have another Cosmic Cyclone? He does not. Oh my god. Kiss Shot must have had his butthole puckering there. He's like, my only way out is the Fiendish Chain myself. If Arcthor has access to a fusion card, he has lethal. One card on the field, 2 cards in hand. If any one of these can make a fusion happen. Sets a monster? Sets another card. And now the Element Saber Malehu forced on the defensive. Not going to swing over the set monster is Kiss Shot. I mean, still, this is only a Herald of the Abyss away from being potentially lethal. Another set from Arcthor. It's only turn 8, but man, this duel feels like it is so long so far. Into the battle phase we go. Will he swing with the invoked Casitas? It's a Veer. He's going to need to burn an Alistair to get over this. There goes the Alistair, the Invoker. We knew he had it. We do seem to see... Do we have another damage step delay here? Alright, so the Veer goes down for Lord Arcthor. Now, both of the Cyber Dragon monsters that are in his graveyard are level 4, so the Overflow will only be able to destroy one card. If he has it. Cosmic Cyclone activates on one of the back row cards for Kiss Shot. It's an enemy controller. Cybernetic Overflow, going to be able to pop another card. Banishes the Cyber Dragon Veer. Pops the final back row card. It was a Paleozoic Canadia. Cybernetic Fusion support. Cyber Dragon Core. All it took was 10 freaking turns, and finally we're going to be able to see a Cyber Dragon fusion of any kind. A Cyber End Dragon can pierce through the Element Saber Malehu with his effect negated. Cyberload fusion. Arcthor, cool, calm, collected, calculated. He leaves the Proto on the board. Ha ha ha. It's over for you. Come, Cyber End Dragon! Oh, 4,000 attack. Arcthor takes another one, moving the score to 7-4. It was 6-4, which is Arcthor's height. Now we've moved on to 7-4. Kiss Shot now falls to 0-1. Let's see if they opt to burn another repeat. I mean, it seems like they're opening well. You know, they've been able to establish their lap. They've been able to establish their back row. They've made Casitas, and Arcthor has just eaten through every single thing they've thrown at him with Element Sabers. There's no way they're going to repeat this again, right? Bun said earlier that Element Sabers versus Cyber Dragons is almost a 2-to-1 win rate for Cyber Dragons over the last 3 weeks. Viddy says, send Arrow Mage versus Cyber Dragons. I mean, it could work. So about saying they're all heroes in Dark Magician. I mean, it could be. Maybe they just thought that Element Sabers was like their best shot. They burnt their Cristrons early, taking out Flabber's Cyber Dragons, and then, you know, maybe that's what happened. Shinzetsu says, take a lesson from Young Whale and bring the Yosenju. Kiss shot back on the table to take on Lord Arcthor. Lord Arcthor currently 4-0 with Cyber Dragons. Let's see what Kiss has in the back. Looks like they are not going to repeat here. Gonna save that second repeat for later in the war. And it looks like he's got Ishizu Ishtar. And Arcthor going first. Man, if this is Dark Magician going second against Cyber Dragons, it's going to be ugly. Also, 21 card deck suggests to me that its heroes also not a great matchup. Yeah, Bonds, that's why I said I think it's hero. 21 cards just seems weird for a Dark Magician. A deck that is scary enough when it bricks. Literally can't do anything. You can't afford to brick any more than normal. Choo-choo, honestly, man, like, being around Arcthor for a long time, I've seen him get crapped on by luck a lot. So to see him get 4 wins in a war is actually kind of nice from somebody that's friends with him. But definitely I'd like to see ex-hunters see what they have up their sleeve. Cosmic Cyclone coming up for Kiss Shot. Let's see what he hits. He hits middle card. It's going to be the Concentrating Current, dead with no monsters on the board. Here comes Vision Hero Ferris. So it is going to be heroes. Discards a Destiny Hero Celestial. Celestial! Show him your effect! Vision Hero Increase. And Elemental Hero Stratos. You can destroy spell and trap cards on the field up to the number of hero monsters you control, up except this card. Bun says, Overflow Cosmic OG Cyber Dragon 1 time. Bro, that'd be nuts. Hits a Cosmic. Increase using its effect. Tributes off Ferris. The effect resolves. So definitely seems to have hit the right card. If he had hit the other card and was able to get hit with a Cosmic Cyclone, Arcthor might have had a better shot in this matchup. Let's see what happens. Doesn't look like he opened up particularly well here to take on Kiss Shot. Well, Kiss Shot with heroes anyway. Destiny Hero Malicious gets sent to the grave. Wow, that's a furry D on his chest, isn't it? Adds the polymerization to the hand. Now all he has to do is go into Vision Hero Trinity with 5,000 attack. Attack directly and win, right? So we're going Vision Hero Adoration. Fusing 2 Vision Heroes into 1 Vision Hero. Destiny Hero Malicious! Help me out! Into the battle phase we go. Does Lord Arcthor run Drowning Mirror Force? I don't think so. He takes the 1800 from the Stratos, and he takes the 28 from the Adoration. Moving the score to 7-5, still in favor of BlessRNG. Y'all, what's up, Sugar? What's good? So Arcthor now 4-1 on the scoreboard. Still has a second deck to hop into. And Kishot now 1-1. Arcthor loaded up deck number 2. And he's ready to take on Kishot. Let's see what happens. What do you pair Cyber Dragons with? Looks like Arcthor said sack deck plus sack deck. This, to me, looks like Black Wings. He's got his PP out. Yo, DLL with the raid. What's up, everybody? Coming with DLL. What's up, Dark? Simoon the Poisoned Wind activating for Lord Arcthor. So if you guys are just joining us, we got Lord Arcthor currently 4-1, taking on the 1-1 Kishot, who just won with Heroes against Cyber Dragons. Arcthor was popping off with Cyber Dragons, and now he's coming through with Black Wings. Bringing Black Wings in support of the protests going on in the U.S. Konami hasn't yet updated the artwork with picket signs and whatnot, but they will. Alright, Zephyros the Elite. All Black Wings matter. Exactly, man. Whirlwind getting another search. Gale the Whirlwind, number 2, must have the Orochi the Squall already in the hand. He banished 1 Gale, searched out Zephyros. Gale the Whirlwind. Ancient Pixie Dragon comes out. Zephyros bouncing off the Black Whirlwind, not the Mountain. But he has the Necro Valley in the hand, so he's still going to get that draw 1. So triple set from Lord Arcthor. He's got a triple set and the Necro Valley. So this puts Kishad in kind of an interesting position. So he's got 3 sets he's got to look at, plus the Necro Valley, which is going to stop things like Malicious and Vion from getting their searches off. It's definitely an interesting position. He can still use his effects like Ferris and Stratos on the board, but he has to be a little bit afraid of something like Increase from the back row. You know, Blackwings have been known to play Cosmic Cyclone, and of course there's always the Blackbird close that you could see, and he's going straight into the Polymerization. He has the Polymerization in the hand. And he fuses off the Malicious and the Celestial. He has Celestial in the hand too, which is a good way to get rid of the Necro Valley. So it wasn't going to be a Trinity, which would have been kind of crazy. I think Trinity has a continuous effect when it comes in at 5,000 attack, so he actually wouldn't have been able to Blackbird close a Trinity. Here comes Elemental Hero Stratos, though. I think he's considering whether or not he wants to use the effects. He opts not to. And Pixie is actually a bit of a threat here. 3,000 defense. You can't really get through it that easily. Stratos going in on the Zephyros. Now Kishak gets through this. He's going to use the Mask Change. And he's going to use it to bring out Masked Hero Blast. I believe Blast only has the attack for the turn, and it doesn't have the defense, does it? Yeah, it's not till the end of the turn. It's permanently, but it does. Yeesh. He could have just Trinity'd and won. Only has attack, but you know it is permanent. So I mean that's the bright side. But Pixie does pop a face-up attack position monster every turn. So Choo Choo says that he thinks that Blackbird close negates Trinity. It is possible that he thinks that. Yo, please bounce that Necro Valley for us one time. Opts not to. There's the Whirlwind. Whirlwind number 2. And he normal summons a Zephyros the Elite that he ripped off the top of the deck. And he's going to get double search off. He could grab a Gale. He could grab an Orochi. I want to point out, too, that he had the Black Whirlwind. He must have ripped it off the top, because there's no way this man was so big-brained that he literally said, you know what, I'm actually only going to play one of these, because I want to have 2 bluff sets, as well as the Black Whirlwind. Like, that would be nuts, right? Nobody's brain is that huge. Assault Blackwing, Raikiri the Rain Shower doesn't even bother going into Chidori. And here comes Orochi the Squall. And Raikiri going to yeet that thing off the board. And here we go. That is lethal on board, plus 50. Oh, and he hits him. Arcthor moves to 5-1. This man's taken out half a team single-handedly. And now the only thing standing in his way is Nightwing. So Nightwing versus Blackwings. Bruh, it's poetic. Flabber says it wasn't close. The thing is he saying it wasn't close, like it wasn't a close game? Or it wasn't close, as in it wasn't Blackbird closed set? Flabber's got 2,000 IQ, though. He's going to be like, he doesn't even play close. Then his opponent's going to go to activate a monster effect and get yeeted. Watch. Alright, Nightwing going first. He also has his PP out. Yeah, what Zenkatsu says is really the big deal, is that Trinity doesn't activate. Vision Hero Trinity is a continuous effect. It's just for the turn it's summoned, it has 5,000 attack. That's it. It doesn't activate. You can use it through Kaliga, you can use it through Blackbird Close, Divine Wrath, Ultimate Providence, anything like that. Only like something like Destiny Hero Plasma that negates monsters on the board can stop it. So it's actually kind of crazy. He had 3 hero monsters. He could have just gone Trinity and attacked over the attack position Simoon. So not only did he play around a card that wasn't there, he didn't need to. Here comes Blackwing, Zephyros the Elite. Arcthor could have bounced Necro and fizzled Pixie's effect. It has to have a field spell active to both activate and resolve, so it would have failed if Blast bounced Necro in response. True. Here comes a Pixie Dragon of Nightwing's own. Blast better be 3/3. That's better than your team, Hines. Ooh. Maybe it's just me holding everybody back. You ever think about that, Andy? And we got Assault Blackwing, Raikiri the Rain Shower. Yeets back the mountain. Here comes Zephyros, back to the board. And he deletes his opponent's mountain. Now, does he go for the draw? He does. Black Whirlwind from Arcthor. Black Whirlwind number 2 from Arcthor. And a Zephyros the Elite of his own. Now here's the real question. Does Arcthor now play around Blackbird close? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been paying attention if we actually know anything about Nightwing's hand. Gale the Whirlwind. Arthur adding 2 Gale the Whirlwinds to the hand. And he normal summons a Gale the Whirlwind. Gale reducing the attack of the Raikiri. Also just double checking for a Blackbird close. And Gale number 2. Oh boy. Synchro Summon. Assault Blackwing. Raikiri the Rain Shower. Gale the Whirlwind's effect activating, reducing the attack of Raikiri down to 700. Here comes Zephyros once again. Yeets back Gale. He's going to summon it again, further reducing the stats of that Raikiri. Get small. Be tiny. 350 attack. Raikiri using its effect now. Destroying the Ancient Pixie Dragon. And the Zephyros. Bruh. How big is a Chidori right now? 3 Blackwings in the grave. So what, plus, what is it, 600? So it's game, right? 32, 37. Oh, it's plus 300 for each, so it's plus 9, plus 11. So it's 37. Definitely enough to kill him through this Raikiri. And there it is. Arcthor going to take the game, winning that coin flip, and moving the score to 9-5. Damn, this score is a day job. Arcthor now 6-1. Alright, we got Arcthor versus Nightwing, game number 2. Match point for BlessRNG. Can Arcthor finish this off with a 10-5 score? It would greatly improve their round differential. It would make them even. 3-3 with an even round differential. And it looks like Nightwing going first here. Potentially Dark Magician. Dark Magical Circle activating for Nightwing. Definitely a lot closer a matchup. But I still think this is in favor of Blackwings. When they have Cosmic Cyclones, it can become so difficult for Dark Magician to get through. The monsters are just so large. He does add the Dark Magic Expanded off the rod. And it's over to Lord Arcthor. Going second with a 5-card hand. We do see a delay in that standby phase, implying to me that either Nightwing's got that navigation live already, or Lord Arcthor does have that Cosmic Cyclone ready to roll. Cosmic Cyclone straight away from Lord Arcthor. He's going straight for that Dark Magical Circle. Chris, the Crack of Dawn. No Black Whirlwind. Does he have the Gale already? He does. Nightwing now has a tiny rod to Chris, the Crack of Dawn on the board for Arcthor. Shouldn't Arcthor have chained Cosmic Cyclone on the navigation? Possibly. Valkyrie with the Rain Shower comes out though for Arcthor. He's popping cards. He's popping off. Alright, so the two Dark Magicians come out for Nightwing. One set in the back row for Lord Arcthor. Now, Valkyrie's still bigger than these Dark Magicians. Even if he negates the mountain. Buns is correctly saying that there is expanded. He did search it. Oh, dog's freaking out! Dog's freaking out! They're here to cheer on Lord Arcthor. $2,000 damage over the rod. And another Magician's Rod from Nightwing. Did he just summon Rod and not activate the effect? The heck? I guess he wants to use that Dark Magic Expanded that he set last turn. There it is, the Expanded. Gonna boost that Dark Magician up over that Raikiri. And this looks like oh, well, it's not GG yet, but play around Blackbird close, yeah. So it's 300 life points remain for Lord Arcthor. What can he do? Is there a way he can put 2,000 damage on board? Zephyros the Elite. Dark Magical Circle off the top of the deck for Nightwing. Don't think it matters too much unless Lord Arcthor has a massive brain and somehow used a Sealed Tombs and a Wall of D. But that's looking like the end of the run for Lord Arcthor, but a 6-2 score is absolutely incredible. Well played, Lord Arcthor, going 6-2, taking out over half a team all on your own. Leaving it to match point for two more players. We still have Shadow 11 and Young Whale. One of them definitely has to have a counter deck to take out Dark Magicians. Hypey saying reversed sweep. Oh boy. So Nightwing now 1-1 on the scoreboard. Can he bring it back for X Hunters, taking out the rest of the BlessRNG squad? So we're just waiting on the next player for BlessRNG. Arcthor still has to hop off that table, though. Still got 4 members in the room, so we're just waiting on member number 5 from BlessRNG. They still have 4 decks remaining, so they're definitely trying to figure out, you know, even if they have, say, a couple decks that are good against Dark Magician, they want to make sure that whatever deck they bring has the best techs and the best pair, just in case, you know, because Dark Magician's one of those decks that can definitely streak on you. And I do believe that BlessRNG had that happen to them earlier in the season, so they definitely know, and they've got some really strong Dark Magician players on the team as well, and you know they're definitely prepared. They did bring a couple Cyber Dragons just in case, and now Dark Magician, the last deck remaining. And it looks like we got Young Whale coming through. The Yosenju God himself? Whale now. Let's get it. Young Whale versus Nightwing. Why the heck is this not working? There we go. BCK Knight says, yo, Senju time. I mean, I do see Merrick. No way. Bruh. Yosenju versus Dark Magician? Alright, Dark Magical Circle and a double set. He did get that Dark Magician added to the hand. One set in the back row from Whale, 2 sets in the back row from Whale. And he's got Yosenju Kamatoi. And Yosenju Kama Uno. Yosenju Kama Uno's effect activating. No, Navigation can't be dead because he did add the Dark Magician to the hand. Here comes the Magician Navigation. Double. Ugh. Well, that's just gross. Dark Magical Circle will be able to banish one of the cards. It's going to be Kama Uno. It really did banish one, huh? Huh? Guys? Alright. Alright, everybody bouncing back. He adds the Yosenju Oh Yam. It doesn't even look like a yam. Actually, kind of looks like what I see first thing in the morning when I wake up and I have to pee really bad. Now, this is definitely one thing that is noteworthy about Yosenju here is Defense Draw is a trap card that actually can be activated against Dark Magician's Magician Navigation without being negated, as it can't activate in damage calculation. Yeah, Resline, so he got, I think, 4 wins with Cyber Dragons and 2 with Blackwings. And now the Yosenju Oh Yam goes up to 25 by 25. We do see a delay here. Is there the Dark Magic expanded to get through the Oh Yam? Oh damn, here's Oh Yam. Now Oh Yam does get a search here for a Yosenju card. He could even add another Oh Yam. Oh Yam can grab Oh Yam. He says you get Kamatois, and he does indeed. Now keep in mind, Shadow Game is ticking away here for Nightwing. Well, it's ticking for both. Shadow Game deals 300. He's down to 28. It's basically over. Now Ricky's saying you get Kama 3 because if you go attack with Kama 2, Kama 3 grabs Oh Yam again, so you get more value. You get more value than a freaking IKEA, dude. Ricky heckin' smart. He adds Oh Yam to the O hand. Down to 1900. Oh man. Shadow Game activates. He takes 2. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. What's the card in hand? We don't know. Dark Magical Circle from Nightwing. Yano says Timaeus one time. Ugh. He sets a card. It's a mystery. We have no idea what it's going to be. Into the battle phase we go. If one of these attacks lands, it's all over. Oh, damn. It's Oh Yam. He drops the Twa. These things freaking loop, dude. Can't do anything, so he ends the turn. 300 damage taken. Young Whale being sure, too, that he does not want to Bun says Whale needs a kite though. Next turn, Tribute Summon Dark Magician is good night bye. It's entirely possible, but do we know that he has a Dark Magician? Or a Magician of Dark Illusion? And Whale does want to be careful as well. He doesn't want to activate any spells or traps to let his opponent start banishing from the graveyard and reducing that Shadow Game damage. Sinking long and hard, he summons Comma 2. Comma 2 goes in, 900 to the LPs. Down to 700 life points is Nightwing. And even 1,000 from Young Whale. The clock is ticking. Now keep in mind too, right? So Nightwing did add a navigation off of his Dark Magical Circle. So he either has a Dark Magician in the hand, or he stacked his deck. Does he know whether or not a Dark Magician is coming? He Tribute Summons! Here comes the Dark Magician! One more Oh Yam from Young Whale into the battle phase. Kiteroid, Defense Draw, Oh Yam, all possible. None of them there though. Oh, Nightwing takes it from Yosenju. Bummer. Bummer for BlessRNG, but also bummer for Yosenju, man. We were hoping. Everybody was hoping to see Yosenju clap. Just to see it, you know? Not because, like, there's anything with the X-Hunters. Like, we just wanted to see Yosenju take a game. I think Young Whale played right, but... DM pretty much always slaps it, yeah. It's not typically close. I think they just thought, well, you know, we got quite a lead from Arcthor. Let's see if we can close that with the Yosenju. Give the people what they want. That's my read on the situation. It just sucks that like none of the traps were defense draw, you know? Hi, Young Whale versus Nightwing. Wait, what? Did they repeat? What the heck? They repeated it? Alright. Alright then. Dark Magician going first once again. Kind of scared to see the repeat versus Dark Magician that runs Expanded as well. Alright, we got Yosenju, Kamada, and nothing else. Just two sets. Swings in with a Kamada, takes him down, 1,800 life points, and Kama 2 bounces back. Is this a hard brick from Dark Magician, though? You nasty. Magician's Rod hits the board. Bro. Drowning Mirror Force. He's on 400 life points. Summons a Rod once again. Clash Brush is drowning again. Oh, Yosenju takes it. There we go. Young Whale takes it home for BlessRNG. 10-7 score. All right. Sorry, I was the thing paid off then. Using Yosenju, using the repeat. Slap 3 Lance in Yosenju and it becomes a Dark Magician counter. Dang. Alright, well that's gonna be it for us tonight. Big ups to BlessRNG. Happy to see them finally getting, you know, at least even on the scoreboards on the divisional standings. There we go, 3-3 now. Also moving X-Hunters to 3-3. And closing the gap there. Let's see how the rest of the season plays out for this division. And congratulations to everybody. Yeah, interview arc. Let's see, I don't know. Will he do it? Tell him to get into the interview waiting room. I'll take him. Fuck him. Come here. Hold on while we wait. Before we go, let's see if we can get Lord Arctho. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright guys, just hold on one moment. We're going to get our good friend Lord Arcthor. Hypey says, let Sham, Godfather, and Kag interview arc. Jeez. Should probably finish updating the board here while we wait for our friend Ark. And I gotta make sure Whale gets his win. Da ba da ba. Here we go. Oh, dog's freaking out as well. Here we go. Yo, Lord Arcthor, what's good, my guy?
Yo, what up, man?
Hey, happy to talk to you. Good. Man, so first things first, I do want to say congratulations on the 6-2 score from you. And even my girlfriend walked by and she was like, it's like getting all excited. I had to mute the mic because she was excited, saying, "Oh my God, Arcthor is going off!" And
thank you. I appreciate it. All love. I appreciate it.
So, how do you feel about the match? Were you pretty happy about seeing Yosenju take the win there?
Yeah, I'm just like, it's always the worst feeling is when you streak and then your team can't close it out. But I had faith in Young. He's been clapping with Yosenju's, so like we threw him in there. We didn't even talk about the other choices we had, and like we were ready. So like we weren't worried about DM streaking. Unfortunately, they got a little weird with him opening up double navigation that first game, but oh well, whatever. You know what happens. Dark Magician God Hand. What are you gonna do? You know.
Yeah, it happens way more than we'd like to see.
Yeah. Konami, what are you doing? But anyways, yeah. I mean, I had faith in my team that we were gonna be able to close that out, because that's all that matters. Like I could have go 0-2 as long as we win. That's the only thing that matters. And I don't. Yeah. So I mean, you know me.
I do indeed. Very well.
Yeah, so as long as we get that win, man, I don't care.
So, were you guys expecting Young Whale to even lose a match? Were you ready for Shadow to go in? Was he all ready for Dark Magician as well?
Yeah, he was ready too. And the second deck Young was playing. I'm not gonna leak, but it could have beat Dark Magician too. I mean, like I said, we were well ready for Dark Magician. Like we weren't. Ever since your guys' loss, we ain't gonna.
Yeah, no doubt.
Any team that brings the three Dark Magicians against us now is just, they're gonna die. Like I invite you, bring 10, please. Like go ahead, like do whatever you want. You know, like most people are buys anyways. Like we started off a lucky start, you know, whatever. But you know, it's not how you start; it's how you finish. And I don't plan on losing anymore. You know.
Yeah, you like to finish on top. That's
yeah, exactly.
So, no, you don't want to finish from behind.
Yeah, and then all my fans in chat too. I appreciate y'all. You know who you are.
I always hit you when I'm in the chat. I always hit you with the most family responses. I know how you respond to nothing but negative energy, so I try to enforce that as much as I can.
You gotta stop blowing me out like that, bro. I realize I like the hate, because then they're gonna stop hating, and then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be weak. Like, come on. Then I have to shit talk my own players. Like, nah, I need that. Like Kagami, like bro. I appreciate you, bro. You feed me. And then like it's always nice too, cause like the people that talk aren't better than you, so it's always just like nice. You know what I mean? Like, it's I love it. I love it. I live for it.
Hi, I'm Flabber says Arcthor is the Tyler 1 of Duel Links.
I don't even know who that is, bro.
Me either. I was hoping you did.
Nah.
So I'm just saying, can we get the BRNG copy pasta, please?
Yeah, and also like, and like, never mind.
There's one other thing I want to say. How happy were you when they kept sending in Element Sabers after you just kept eating them up?
I mean, you know me. I don't care what I'm playing against. I didn't even know who we're playing until 30 minutes before we play. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, Kiss Shot's on there. Kiss Shot's the only person I knew on that team, because he's an OG clapper. But other than that, like, I didn't know it was that. I'm surprised they didn't send Wulad, but whatever. But yeah, I don't care. I think it's feed me any deck, but when I'm on it, I'm on it. Like, you're not gonna beat me. Like, you got lucky. I opened up double Chris, and he didn't use the rod effect for my close that was set. But hey, whatever, you know. I can't go hand it.
I mean, realistically, only the best players in the world are going to get an 0-2 score over you, so I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you know, I mean, even then, you know my motto. If I ain't bricking, I'm winning. You know what I mean? Like, for the most part.
I only win when I brick, so I don't know. I'm like the opposite. Now, I don't think our friend Fetty is in the chat, but he always has something pleasant to say to you. Is there anything you'd like to say to Fetty before we hop off here, just for him?
I don't even know who that is, dog. Has he played this season in Team Wars? What's his stats?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't play him if he was on my team. His records speak for themselves. But yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be the end of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. It is after 10 o'clock. Congratulations to Lord Arcthor on a 6-2 score and a win for BlessRNG. Any final words before we hop off here, Arc?
Nah, man. But keep the hate coming my way. Black Lives Matters for sure. It's a really important time in the world right now.
I know.
Everywhere.
That's why you played Black Wings, right? Black Wings matter.
Sure, but yeah, do your part and educate yourself, man. Educate everyone. You know, if don't people are unfriending people. Those are the people you got to talk to, man. The most. We gotta do the change, man. All right, but yeah. Other than that, stay safe, everyone. With all the COVID too, it's a crazy time right now.
Yeah, it's some good positive words to end it out, and I endorse all of that. So thank you guys, and absolutely stay safe, stay strong, and don't burn your cities down. Peace.